what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm not sure if you guys are even gonna like this, but I did see a few comments was like, yo Fred, you should vlog the whole trucking thing, Hotshot, this, that, and the third. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna see, you know, if you guys like it or not. If you do, you do. You don't, you don't. But I got our trailer all hooked up, 25 GN. It is a gooseneck. I got the 2 chains, the breakaway cable, and my electrical brakes and lights plugged in. I am currently doing a pre-trip right now. The pre-trips are very important because I'm about to go pick up a load from Daytona going to New Jersey, about 18,000 pounds. So I gotta make sure my tires are good and all that stuff. I have my ELD right here. It's currently in pre-trip mode. I got about 15 minutes to do the pre-trip. I got my boat bag, got my cooler, got my pillows because I do sleep in the truck. So I'm just checking my tires right now, making sure those are good. I like to keep the tires around 75, 80. As they rolling, as I put a heavy load on top of the trailer, the pressure will go up. So checking this tire right here. You know, one thing my grandmother always teach me, prevention is better than cure. All right, yep, this is at 75. That's good. You know, you gotta make sure you check these things before you leave out, dog. Cause getting the flat when you in the whole like different state, it's crazy. You wanna make sure you check your leaf springs, check your equalizer bolts. You know, just like do a run through of the trailer. You know, make sure the tires have no flat spot. The rear tires are between 2 and 32 of an inch. Front tires are 4 and 32 of an inch. No debris in between. No flat spots, no titties, no bubbles, no shit like that. This was the last tire that I need to check. I already checked all 4. My lights are good. So that's pretty much it for the pre-trip. I did an oil change yesterday, checked all the fluids, checked the tire pressure on the truck. So I'm about to go back to the house, get one more thing, and then I'll be off to Daytona. All right, so I guess I'll bring everybody along with me. I don't know how this video is gonna turn out, but we gonna see. All right, so when I'm done doing my whole pre-trip, last thing for me is checking the emergency electrical brakes on the trailer. All right, so you see me on the brake, that's how it is. Now when I press this, it does it for me. So I'm gonna release the brakes and then press this, and you see it stops. It stops the truck without me pressing the brakes. See, I'm not on it. All right, and that's my pre-trip for the most part. All right. Yeah, man, nothing new with the coupe yet. I did put back on the busted side skirts. I will be getting some new ones. But yeah, let's hit the road. All right, so we are here at the pickup site in Daytona Beach. You got to wear PPE, you know, vest, steel toe boots, hard hat, safety glasses. Look like there are some water pumps. I'm not sure which water pumps they are, but I will be picking up 3 of them. So just to show you guys how I scrap down the load, which is going to be it's going to be chains and binders, no light scraps, no ratchet scraps. So I'm going to put this on the time-lapse mode while he gets the forklift and drop it on the trailer, and I'll get chains and binders and properly secure the load. All right, so this is the first pump, motor, whatever this thing is. I'm getting 2 more, As you can tell, the back already squatted. I think they said on the Recon is about 18,000 pounds. So got 2 more of these, and we're gonna see how it goes. He just got done loading up the last one, and I have to do the same to all 3 of these. So 1, 2. All right, so we are all loaded up, strapped down, chained up, bindered up, whatever you want to call it. So I got the first chain pulling back this way, while this one is pulling forward. So it keeps it, you know, it keeps it from pulling that way and keeps it from pulling that way. So yeah, that's all binded up and ready to hit the road. All right, so currently pumping fuel right now at truck stop. Just going over the binders, making sure nothing didn't shift or move. Everything is still tight. I'm going to check my tires here in a bit. I'm pretty much out of Georgia. I'm like 10 minutes away from what you call it, from South Carolina. So yeah, man, everything good with the load. It ain't go nowhere, ain't nothing move. Just gonna check the tires here and I'll finish pumping this fuel. Yo, but diesel is expensive, dog. Diesel is expensive, bro. This come out of my pocket now, you feel me? You talking about, yo, though, why you charging so much to bring this here, bro? Gas, bro. Gas. It ain't cheap, bro. You feel me? But yeah, drove out of Florida, drove out of Georgia. And I'm pretty sure I drive out of South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. And I probably stop in Virginia and get some sleep.
Yeah, talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the fucks I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a fuck, that's what they don't understand. I'm back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming now, my roof leaving. Don't give a fuck, I don't care. Did the shit by my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get on my God, I told him it's nothing. In the discussion, fuck all them feelings, I throw all my pain on percussion. Shit is disgusting. I hear them bragging about shit that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you on my spot at the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old shit. I'm on they ass now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. Niggas is trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the skies the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been ducked off, getting sucked off in my new merch, color duck sauce on the new couch with my Chucks on. Get the fuck on with that hate. I'm big cool.
All right, so we are at the drop-off finally in New Jersey. This place requires you to put on your PPE, as you can tell. So just gonna back up this trailer over here by the step yet. But yeah, man, I drove pretty much straight through. I did stop and take my 10-hour reset. Yeah, I did stop and take my 10-hour reset, took a nap, woke up, brushed my teeth, no good stuff like that. But we are in Jersey, finally. It should be a good spot for him. I don't see why not. Oh, man. All right. Here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and start taking off the chains and whatnot, so they can just come with the forklift, take it off my trailer. In the meantime, I'm gonna hit the load boards and try and see if I can find something to go back home. Good God, damn, this was a drive. Fort St. Lucie, straight to Jersey, bitch. I don't think you guys need. You know what? Let me just show you. Let me just show everybody how to do it, just in case. So, just gonna break the zip tie off. So with these binders, you have a lock and an unlock. You just put it on the unlock. And then you just unratchet it, and then it loosens the tension. Once it's loose enough, you can just spin it with your hand. There you go, the binder's off. I'm just do that for all of these. Alright guys, so we are at the truck stop in Jersey. Oh, there's a Flying J. I'm gonna go take a shower. But this is my bed. Like, this is where I sleep. I put this down right here, put the pillows on top. I have my blanket right here. And this is where I sleep, in the back of the truck. I plan on taking out the back seats and putting a bed or something like that. But yeah, you use the bathroom on the road or anywhere you can find. This is the life of a trucker, you know. All right, so it is the next day. I'm still in Jersey, picking up a motor, or like some type of marina motor, some motor that weighs 5,500 pounds, going to Houston, Texas. So once that's loaded, I'll show you guys how it is. All right, this is all strapped down. Chains are tight. That shit ain't moving. I went through there, all the way back through there. Same concept. One pulling this way, one pulling that way. This is going to Houston, Texas. I'm gonna tie up these loose chains. They did pay $100 more for me to tarp it, so I gotta go grab that tarp, a 35-foot tarp for a 10-foot load. All right, so finally tarped it down to the best of my ability, because this is a 35 feet tarp, so it goes all the way from here to where my ramps start, and I have to like try and like lift this up by myself. The weight's over 100 feet, over 100 pounds, so this ain't light. And then trying to bring it over the radiator on the motor, shit was a mission. But homeboy looking at me like, why are you tarping a motor that goes on a boat, that goes in the water, that get wet? I'm like, why is the broker telling me to tarp it? You know, I don't want no problems with the broker, because that's the one who pays me. Let me show you guys the load boards and how that works. All right, see, so this is the BOL. All right, so you see it has the address of pickup, and then the address of where it's being dropped off, and that is the broker name right there. You know what I mean? So like everyone's different. All right, so the way how the load boards work, or whichever one I use. All right, see, this is truck stop, and this is central dispatch. Central dispatch is mainly cars. That's what central dispatch is. See, they got one Chevy for 2,000 going, yeah, that's in Arkansas. So let me see what's in freight. All right, see, let me click my current location. My max weight is 20,000 pounds. My length, I have around 30 feet left, and it's showing 10 loads. So that's paying that's paying 91 cents a mile. No, bro, no. $1.59 a mile. So this is going from Uniontown, PA to Miami, Florida. Uniontown, PA to Miami, Florida. 15,000 pounds. Yeah, I don't know about that. Let me see where this load is going to Texas. So destination Texas. So let's see what I can find here. Nada. So in that situation, I'll head over to Central and see if I can find a car. See if I can find a car. Find shipment, search vehicles. How do I edit this shit again? Yeah. So I'm in New Jersey. Oh, I can't spell new. I'm tripping. I'm in New Jersey. I'm going to Texas. This is for Austin, Texas. Let's see what we can find. See, there we go. 67 cents, 52 cents. Oh, no. This ain't it, brother. 40 cents, Jesus, peace. Posted them teeth, dog. Oh gosh. This probably the closest one, bro. 1,600, almost $1. Ain't nothing else paying $1 a mile, bro. Nothing. 3,900 pounds. That should be about 20 feet. Posted 2 hours ago. But yeah, that's basically how the load boards work. I do have a dispatcher, she do find me some stuff, and then I go ahead and look on my own as well. Yeah, it ain't easy, especially during this time of the year. But yeah, the ones that I use are Truck Stop and then Central Dispatch. Those are the main two that I use. All right, guys, so we are at the next pickup. This is a partial. I think it's like 20 feet. I got about 29 feet left on the trailer. This is where we at. So we got one guy already doing the same thing, picking up these
You got a text message.
electrical transformers going to Texas as well. A little bit past Houston. The first load for the motor, that's going to Houston. This is going about an hour and a half past Houston. So I'm gonna drop this off first and then turn around and drop off the Houston load, and then find something going back to Florida. All right, we are all loaded up with these electrical power things that go in the sky. But we will be using scraps, not changing binders, because there's really nowhere to, really don't need the binders. I think it's only about 3,500 pounds. So as you can tell, I ran one through there. I ran the other one through here, and I will be using these. I'm not gonna walk you guys on how to use this because it's pretty self. You know what? Let me do it because I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know how I'm gonna do it with one hand. You know what? Yeah. Place the camera right here. Shit. All right. Is that good? Yeah. All right. So the way I use my scraps: open them up, place a hook in this position to go around the railing of the trailer, ratchet it until that hole is lined up right there. Find the end of the scrap. All right, find the end of the scrap, run it through that hole right there, and pull it through. Make sure you have it where you want it at, firm. I like to loop it under. Yeah, my bad. Had to go on a phone call real quick. So once you run it through there, you get it as. Yo, what's up? Let me finish scrapping this down and hit you back. God damn. All right, bro, my bad again for that. Yeah, so once you run that through, you just tighten it down. Right. And then make sure you close it. And then a little trick that my dog Mario taught me. You feel me? You curve that up, make a decent little size hole, and you make it into a round ball or whatever. Once you do that, you make it like a little loop. You push that little loop through the middle, and then you bring everything through the top, and then it just like this, and then you just place it right there, and make sure this is closed. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna do that for each and every one of these and hit the road. All right, we are all scrapped down. I got the 4 inches holding down these heavier ones. Now I got the 2 inches holding down the pallets. I got 2 strap on every pallet. Even put one on the end. All right, time to leave Alabama and try and make it to Texas in 10 hours, which I doubt. All right, so we are in Louisiana. I'm about 5 hours away from Texas. Just a double checking the load. Make sure that everything is straight. I already checked the tires. Everything's good. Pumping some fuel right now. And then I did get something to eat, some Arby's. I don't know how it's gonna act with the stomach, but we're gonna find out. And there go the pump. See how much that was right there. Normally it's at 160 to fill her up. I was on about a quarter tank left, so yeah, it's all right. All right, the saga continues. My plan is to get to the second drop-off site. They open up at 7. Sleep there. Wait for 7 o'clock. Unload. Drive an hour to Houston. Drop that off. Have an empty trailer, find a load going back to Florida, which is about 16 hours away from Houston. It is what it is. Alright guys, it is 7:38 in the morning. I didn't get to the drop-off site until 4 o'clock. It was too dark. Like, when I came around here last night, it was way too dark. So I didn't really feel safe just like parking and waiting. So I drove to a gas station. I ain't fall asleep till about 5, and then the guy called me at 7 in the morning. So I'm on about 2 hours of sleep. Yeah, see, it's one of these like little power plant places. So he got one more thing to take off, and then I'll head over to Houston. All right, just got to the second drop off, which is the motor from Jersey. That's getting unloaded. I'm gonna hit the load boards and try and find something to go back home. All right, so I'm still in Houston, Texas, picking up these rubber, metal, I don't know what these are. They are going to Fort Lauderdale, supposed to be delivered Monday. So today's Friday. I've been driving from Monday, so I'm gonna drive back home, probably get home Saturday night, Sunday, and then drop these off Monday. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not getting nothing else, so I'm putting most of the weight on the rear axles. And I will continue this video later. Alright, so we are finally out of that Louisiana traffic. Up put on some mileage on the truck for this week, man. Still have about 787 miles left to get back home. How should I start this? I am not no professional truck driver. I am new to this. I am learning as I go. This is called Hotshot trucking. Like what I'm doing right here is Hotshot. I guess you can. It's like semi trucks, you know, but like with no enclosed trailer, you know, with a flatbed. That's basically what it is. Let me see. Is it worth it? I mean, that's up to you guys to really tell. It is a good side and a downside. The good side is if you hustle hard enough, you can make enough money. Like this week, I brought in like $7,500. But then you got to factor in gas, insurance. You know, once you pay that off, the first week, everything else is profit from there, except gas. You know, maintenance for the truck, oil, fluids, all that stuff costs. So, and the next downside to it, in my opinion, is being away from your family. I don't know if you guys have kids or whatever, but I have kids, and I love my kids, and I love spending time with my kids, and I miss my kids. So, you know, but then the good side of it is, you know, you work for yourself. You're your own boss. You know, you tell yourself when to wake up, when to go to work. You know, to get into this type of stuff, there is 100 videos on YouTube. I'm not gonna go like into detail. I'm not gonna go like into crazy detail with it, you know. But you gotta have a truck. You gotta have a trailer. My setup is that I have a 25 GN 40-foot trailer, which weighs about 9,000 pounds, 9,500 pounds, and my truck is a 3,500, which weighs about 14,000 pounds. And then with everything in it, all my tools and my straps and binders, you know, that's gonna put me over 26,000 pounds. So I have to have a CDL Class A. Now, if the trailer was a single axle or like a 11 GN, you know, that's under like 7,000 pounds, and the truck was like 10,000 pounds or 2,500, you can run a non-CDL setup, but then you can't put that much weight on the trailer, and that's what really pays. It's the weight and the distance that it's going, feel me, for the rate per mile. You do have to have a business, a LLC. You have to have an MC number, DOT. You have to have commercial insurance, which is about $5,000 down in Florida, about $2,500 a month. Truck payment, fuel. Like I said, there is a ton of videos on YouTube. Just type in how to start Hotshot trucking. I'm not doing that this video or next video or whatever. Now what else? You know, your insurance, your BOC3, your IFTA, like, just Google it. If you guys want to know, just YouTube it. It's decent, you know what I mean? But I'm thinking I'm gonna do like 2 weeks on, a week off, or a week on and a week off, or a week on and like 3 days off. You know, I gotta figure out my plan. I'm trying to find like a dedicated route, maybe like Georgia, to Alabama, Texas. Try and stay down south so I can get back home to Florida quicker versus going up to Jersey again. Like I said, I'm not no professional. I'm learning as I'm going. I think I got it down pat. You know, those load boards, you have to like pay for them shits monthly, unless you find like a direct shipper, and then you get directly with them. You gotta deal with brokers. You gotta deal with a factoring company so you can get paid the W-9 or wait 15 days to get paid. But if you go through a factoring company, they charge you like a little small percentage, like 3%, and then and they pay you out for whatever you did. What else? I mean, like I said, it's totally up to you guys. I don't know how y'all credit is, how y'all pockets is. I don't watch people's pockets, but it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. You know, has its ups and its downs. Like, ain't no bathroom around here. You know what I mean? You're limited to what you can eat. You know, the truck stop food. It ain't all that good off of your stomach. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell you firsthand. All right, so we are back home. It is about a week later, and I'm just not getting time to finish up this video. Update on the coupe. I did take it to West Palm Beach for a car show. Ballistic Super came home with first place. Driving there was fine. Driving back, I started getting real nasty misfire, and it started to lean out. I was able to make it home. I wasn't too far from the house. Couldn't figure out what the problem was. I changed the coil packs. I changed the plugs. I took the injectors out. I got them clean. I got them checked. I changed the fuel filter. I put a big E85 freak on there. I even drained the gas tank. I was thinking it was like bad E85 that was in there, and it wasn't. And it was driving me crazy, bro. Like, I was losing my mind. Percy came over to the house. He started messing with the dash, like fixing my fuel and added certain things on there. And we noticed that the voltage was low. I never had the voltage on the dash, so I couldn't see what my voltage was. And it was like 8. And I'm like, hold on, let me take off the battery. And sure enough, the car just shut off, indicating that the alternator was bad. So I got a new alternator. I got a new battery because the battery was bad too. And so be it. Drop the video right here. And boom, the coupe is back. I will be going to Dreamfest, which is November 13th at PBIR Palm Beach. But that pretty much sums up for this video. If you guys want to get in, if you guys want to, god damn. So that pretty much sums up for this video. If you guys are interested in learning more about Hotshot, just Google Hotshot trucking and you'll find a bunch of YouTubers who are doing Hotshot to get more information on it. But yeah, comment down below. Let me know how you guys feel about this. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Remember, be safe. God bless, no one curse. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.